I'd like to show you how I make raw almond cheese. Now this recipe, as in all my cheeses, Mimi Kirk taught me how to make this, and I shall be forever grateful, really. You leave, in this case, 2 cups of raw almonds in soak overnight, and then in the morning you pop them out of their skins. It's not too difficult. If you let them soak long enough, you just squeeze them between your 2 fingers and the skins pop off. And I'm going to put them in my Vitamix. You don't have to have my Vitamix. I did this for a while using my NutriBullets with no problem whatsoever. 1/2 cup of water, and I'm going to blend it, and then I'll add probiotics. So now I'm just going to blend this. Right, so start off at a low speed. I'm using the tamper because in the beginning it's not that easy. I try to put as little water as possible. Okay, I blended it I blended the almonds with 1/2 cup of water plus an extra 2.5 tablespoons to get this consistency. It's as smooth as it can possibly be. If I can show you, it's quite smooth. Now I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of probiotic powder and blend it a little bit more. I prefer to add it afterwards because, you know, when you're blending at high speed, I just have this fear that I'm killing off the bacteria before they've even started to work. So I add them at the end. And I'm going to just blend it again a little bit, and then it's ready. Right, so I've blended the probiotic powder in, and now I'm going to spoon the whole lot into a clean bowl and then cover it with a piece of clean cheesecloth. The cheesecloth won't be sitting on the cheese at all. It's just to keep it protected from dust and insects and whatnot. And I'll leave it to ferment, not in the sunshine, just on the counter. I'll probably leave it near the dehydrator actually, for about 12-18 hours. It depends. You just have to taste it. When it's ready, it will be tangy, lemony, pleasant. If it smells off or it tastes nasty, something's gone wrong. It should be pleasant, tangy, lemony. That's the best way I can describe it. So here we have the almond cheese. Well, it's not really cheese yet. This is just almonds, water and probiotics. There's no salt, there's nothing else in here yet. The flavouring part I will do after it has cultured, after it has fermented. So for now, I'm just going to cover it with this cheesecloth and put it in a safe place. I'll probably taste it after 12 hours, and if it's not ready, I'll leave it a little bit longer. So the almond cheese is ready. It has been fermenting for about 19 hours. It was ready an hour ago. You can see there's a little hole where I tasted it. It has a lovely, fresh, tangy, lemony taste to it. And now I'm just going to season it. Okay, let's season our cheese. So I divided the mixture into 2, and this half here I'll split again and make 2 smaller cheeses. But this half I'm going to make lemon zest cheese and put it in this round mold here. I use these, where is it? 11 centimeter, 4.5 inch diameter tin. I think they're really handy. I think I got it from Amazon. And line it with a piece of very clean cheesecloth. I always wash my cheesecloths after using them, but the day I want to use them again, I always boil them. You don't want any dirty cloth coming in contact with your cheese, especially if you're going to let it sit for a while. So my advice is boil it before you use it. Okay, let's season. Okay, I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon, if you can see that, 1/4 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt to the mixture, and 1 teaspoon, can't read it, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Let's see if I can do this. It's about 1 teaspoon. Maybe a teeny bit more. Okay. And now I'm going to mix it up. Now, as you can see, I've put the lemon zest in the bottom of the pan. This will actually be the top of your cheese. So you put 1 tablespoon of grated lemon zest into the bottom of your mold. And now spoon in your mixture. Okay, so we've filled the mold with all the cheese. Now it's time to fold over these corners, just like a little packet. Just delicately press it down. And then just closing it up like a little parcel. There we go. So the lemon zest almond cheese is ready to go in the fridge. So we can just put this to one side and let's prepare the almond chèvre. So usually I add a little bit more salt to this one, but today I'm not going to. I'm just going to add, again, 1/4 teaspoon, just like I did with the other one. 1/4 teaspoon of either sea salt or pink Himalayan salt, and mix it up. I'm not going to put any lemon juice in this one. Okay. The best thing to do when you're making cheese every now and then is to have a little taste. See if it's okay for salt. No, I think I will add another 1/4 teaspoon to this one and mix this in. The best thing is really to taste it, see how lemony it is. If you're making the lemon chèvre, maybe the lemon zest, maybe it's too lemony, so just add it maybe 1/2 tablespoon or just 1 teaspoon and just taste it as you go. Okay, let's make some almond chèvre. So I'm dividing the second half into 2. So this would basically be 1/4 of the original mixture. And I'm going to, instead of using the round mold, I'm just going to make a little trunk. So you can use any herbs that you like. I really love dill. You can use fresh or dried. Here we've got fresh dill. And I'm just going to spoon the mixture in a sort of a long sausage shape along the middle. Okay, there's the little trunk, and I've covered it with some fresh dill. Now I'm just going to fold this over and create a little package again. And there is our little package, all bundled up. Now let's do the next one. So our cheese is ready. We have 2 almond chèvre and 1 almond lemon zest. Now in theory you could eat these now. I mean, it's already cheesy. It's got that lemony tang, delicious. But if you want to let them, sort of sit a bit longer, they get stronger and take on the taste of the herbs and everything, just pop them in the fridge a day or 2 and you'll see the difference. So the 2 almond chèvre have been in the fridge for almost a day, but I can't wait any longer. So I'm going to open just one of them and taste it. So this is the one with dill. Right, let's put it on the board and cut it. So here's the final product of our raw vegan almond chèvre. I've spread some onto some raw vegan crackers that I made yesterday. These are spicy flax crackers. They are crispy and crunchy. And these are sesame crackers. It's a sort of a cross between a cracker and a biscuit. These crackers work deliciously well with this cheese because they have a hint of sweetness to them. And the combination between the almond cheese and this cracker, it's divine. It's absolutely my favourite combination. The lemon zest almond cheese has been in the fridge for, I think, 6 days, which I think is actually a record for me. So it's time to open it and have a look. So now I need to turn it over. And here's the final product of lemon zest almond cheese. Now I'm going to pop it into the dehydrator for a few hours because I want to get a little bit of a rind on this. But you don't have to. This is ready to eat as it is. So this is the other almond chèvre that I made. This was with chives. The dill one was eaten within, I think, 12 hours. So this has been in the fridge for 6 days and it's time to have a look. Here it is. I've already had a little taste. It's dreamy. Well, it's quite a lot for that cracker. Let's put one on here. So this is the consistency. It's smooth and absolutely delicious. I've decided to put them all into the dehydrator. They're all perfectly delicious as they are, especially this one. The almond chèvre, actually, I may actually remove that and just put it back in the fridge as it is because it's just so delicious like this. But for the others, yeah, I'm going to see if I can get a bit of a crust on them. So the cheeses are ready. I dehydrated them for about 20 hours, except for the almond chèvre, which was only in the dehydrator a few hours, not very long, just enough to get a little bit of a rind. I've been having a lovely tasting session. First one, almond chèvre. It's a lovely cheese. It's still probably my favourite. It's creamy, delicate. I love it. Lovely. This is the almond lemon zest. Again, the texture is creamy and smooth. This one's obviously stronger, especially because of the lemon zest. The lemon zest actually gives it a nice crust as well. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video on how to make raw cultured almond cheese, and I hope it's useful. I hope that you'll be able to make some delicious cheeses from watching this. And if you do, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. I'm always experimenting. So stay tuned because I will probably be posting more videos. Until next time, bye bye.